Welcome back, everybody. So we are once again working on our underground city, and I think I'm gonna look over here into this rail system today. So we have rails that's going to go from station to station. We'll have the walkways too, but I want to do the rail system. What I want to do with these is keep them as compact as possible. So too high everywhere, and not really meant for walking, but I don't want any mobs to spawn in them either. But I don't want them to be like dark, deep dark little tunnels. So I think I've come up with a design plan which should make them light, not overly bright, but should actually make it not a unpleasant, unpleasant little trip. So I've got the white. I made a bunch of white concrete powder, and I am just going with plain stone brick. I figured nothing too esoteric. Plus, I'm going to keep the same style through the whole thing, so I want to make sure I can use a resource that I actually have plenty of access to. Because if I'm using like prismarine or whatever, I got to keep running over to, the Guardian farm to do something like that. Or if I use gold or diamonds or something like, it's too much work. How's that? I'll be honest. It's too much work gathering all the resources for that much stuff. But, concrete is easy. I got plenty of sand and plenty of gravel and plenty of bone meal. And then I got plenty of stone. I mean, the only item that's going to be a little tricky is the red nether brick. But I got plenty of nether rack. So I think I can survive with is that going to work there? No, that's not going to work. How did I do this up here? Oh, it was beside it. Oh, yeah. I was hoping I could light it up. Maybe I'm going to have to light it up the old-fashioned way. Which, if you don't know what the old-fashioned way is, this is what we used to do in the old days. Ah, no. I don't want to lose that. Where's it? In the old days when we tried to light things up, we would get some cobblestone and do I have any? There we go. Cobblestone and sticks, and make levers. And then you stick the lever on the underside of the block, it lights it up, and there you go. I mean, it's a super cheap way of getting a redstone signal. Then you don't need to worry about getting redstone or anything fancy like that. All you need is sticks and cobble, which is really the building blocks of how you get started. And I'm not sure how many powered rails I would need. So we're going to have to do a dry run up here to figure out if this is going to be enough. I'm not sure it is. Especially from here. So I'm going to have to. Let's do that. Where's my light? There. Oh, nope. Don't need to use two of those. Ah, dang it. Didn't I just get rid of that? There. I feel I'm going to need... don't have. Although I do. I got room for one more. There we go. So let's see. Will this do that? No. So I'm going to have to do that. So yeah, I'm going to have to twist this around. But actually that's good because I don't have this all planned out down here. This is going to be the transit station. So I'm just going to need room for this to park. And then you can, there's the stairs here, go up to the other level. And then this is another tunnel that goes off. So the next rail is going to go out that way. So this whole area is going to be transit station. So I just need to figure out some kind of decoration because I don't have any idea what it's going to look like. But I figure it's a nice area right here for a landing. So I might take that out. Maybe get rid of all this and make it a bigger opening. Because once you get down here, this goes all the way down. So it comes out down there someplace. And actually, I think I can push this over. So it's all lined up. So we got one big, stairwell down. And then this part up here will be the transit. So I need to kind of level this off. So this is all going to be, where's this deep slate? There we go. So this here could all level out here. And probably push it over. I can push it over, probably all the way over to here. Like around here someplace. And then have stairs going down there. But I think I'm going to worry about this later. First I want to, finish this. And this, I'm going to have to pull this up anyhow for a different floor. I don't know. I'm not sure what the design, what design I'm going for in this transit station. Well, we can do this. So oh, come on. Boy, this is harder than you'd think, putting all these blocks in. And I think it's because it's, every time I'm trying to move up, I keep hitting my head on, I was hitting my head on those blocks here. Because it's so short. Well, there we go. If I do it one side at a time, that will probably work out better. Oh, yeah. We have that, so I just need to do the rest of the wall. And then on the roof, it's going to be this diorite. There, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've left plenty of torches in the walls, so I get plenty of lighting, even though there shouldn't be any spawnable areas in here. Because I don't think anything can spawn on the track, and nothing's going to spawn where this fence is, or this wall. So I could have left it dark, but that is not what I'm going for. Jeez, I am definitely going to have to carve out a little bit more, because this is, yeah, this is a little too short right here. Or is that the right height? No, I think it's too short. yeah, I want to get just a little height. I mean, I was trying to keep it as small as possible, but that's a little too cramped down there. Okay. Then all I need to do is come through here. If we put the concrete there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and this is where I'm going to have to start digging it out. Like that. There. What's that? I think I've got one problem right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's in the right spot. I just dug up too far. Okay. So like I said, this is going to be the design all the way in all these tunnels. So I'm going to have a rail tunnel going from each, not directly to each spawner, but into the general area of each spawner. So I want them to all look the same though. Okay, I think we're done with that because I need to figure out this here before I can finish up there. And I think this wall's going to have to go, and then something else is going to go in its place. And I've been using a lot of stone. Maybe I want to use like some trees or something. I really just need to clear all this out first. Oh, do I have a track? I don't have a minecart. I thought I was going to test out the track to see if I got enough, power going all the way up. So let me go get a minecart and we can test that out. Okay, I got a minecart, so we're going to try this out and see. So let's say I want to go down there and sit here, push the button. There we go. So that's good. So now if I want to go up, I would go. Oh! Not quite. Okay, that was a little too slow. And I may have to push this out and a little more, a little more to get enough run to start with. One thing that's kind of annoying is redstone rails. These powered rails do not curve. Let's just add a few more in here. there. And I think I may need to put one more here. Okay, that's good. And I figure while I'm at it, let's go up. Roof, 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 roof. No, roof. I'm putting a ceiling or a roof on. So just sounds like I'm barking. There we go. Once again, I'm using diorite. Not something most people do, but I want to have a kind of a light look to this. So I thought diorite would be the best way to do that. I could use granite, but I think it's going to be a little too white or too smooth. This will give a little texture so it's not, kind of eye-blindingly white. It would be nice if you could form the concrete powder, get the concrete powder texture into a stair or slab or something. But I guess even that really doesn't make sense because it's powder. So it would be the super smooth white one, which I really don't want. So. But it would be nice to have like concrete forms. So you could form like these concrete blocks. Once you add the water to them, they could become half slabs or stairs or, any different odd shape you want. That would probably kind of be cool. I mean, it is concrete, so you should be able to make a concrete form and shape it into anything, and then just add the add water and the concrete powder, and it would make it. And there's probably a mod out there that does that, I would think. So I guess it wouldn't go into the vanilla Minecraft game, but they've added so much crap to this game that it's almost no longer vanilla. Because the stuff they're adding is the stuff you used to have to get when you modded it at the very beginning when the game first came out, which was like, it was a plain Jane game, and then the modders took over and added, lanterns and chains and all that kind of stuff. And now it's built into the game. So it's almost saying like, oh, it's too, you can't add that because it'd make it too modded. We're kind of past the point. It's kind of ridiculous to question it, considering the stuff they're adding. So I don't see a problem with asking for wild stuff, like concrete forms. So when you're building your house, you could build a bunch of forms filled with the concrete, and you can build a concrete house. But it has odd, different shapes and stuff. Okay, I think this works. And I have things to do today, so it's going to be a very short episode. So I'm calling it right there. I'm going to clear out the area down below, and then we will work on the transit station down there after we work on the stairs down here. I have a couple ideas for it. I think I'm going to have to raise the roof on here too. Although I can't raise it too far because I think there's water right there. So I think this would be... This is the final height on the roof. So until next time, have a great day. I will see you later. Bye-bye.